Not been a great day so far for Sri Lankan bowlers. Pakistan have been good with the bat so far. Sharjeel, the debutant, has been most impressive. His partner now gaining in momentum and showing a bit of class. This was beautifully done. This was a 6 over long on. There was a fielder there. He had the confidence to still go for the shot and miss him by a mile, and then this lovely drive through the offside against the spin, getting to the pitch of the ball and finding the fence, finding the gap.
It's so slight. You go Fuller, and he looks to go down the ground. Well taken on the boundary line. It's Senanayake. It was the tallest Senanayake. If it was another fielder, that would have sailed over his head. But he's brave. Prasanna just gave it a little bit of air. They've got the breakthrough that they do need.
Sure was. Just saying. Just saying. Give it some air. He did. He held it back a bit and he tempted Sharjeel. Sharjeel said, look, I'm going to pump this out of the ground. Done it a few times already, but he couldn't get it over Senanayake. Beautiful judgment and a very, very good catch. Second one down, and it's Sharjeel. 61 from 61 deliveries. A wonderful hand on debut. He goes, though, and it's 118 for 2 here.
Well, you can't really blame him either. Shoaib Maksud, 6 matches. 76.2, that strike rate, but he's a powerful player. Sure, with a few more games, that strike rate will be closer to...
And go all the way. Except he couldn't quite get it. This will be a wides. Yes. It's when he just whipped down the leg side. It's got 4 of them, in fact. 4 wides, so very handy for the batting side.
Anticipated, that's where he did end up missing it.
You know, spin, just kissed the surface. You could see that slide off the sheen. Balls. And he gets his 50. And the crowd rise to their feet. They know it's important, not only for Pakistan, but for Mohammad Hafeez. He's 50. It's 135 for 2 now.
Off the back foot, a tremendous punch by Shoaib Maksud. Racing towards the boundary line for 4 runs.
Just a little short, but what a punch. He didn't look to hit toward point. 51-50 plus. Dale Steyn, that's in the air. Will the fielder come under it? Couple of bounces and the fielder got to that. But when you look at South Africa, it's Dale Steyn, Mokel. But over this part of the world, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, you don't really see a real quick one.
But their resources conserved. And that is hoisted. Should be a 6. Yes, it is. The first one by Shoaib Maksud.
Batsmen like to hit big hits. We saw Sharjeel earlier hitting 3 6s and eventually got caught in the deep. And Shoaib on that occasion, kind of against the spin. Risky stroke, but backed himself to clear that rope. Just did.
Sajitra Senanayake to bowl the second over of the batting power play. Making room, Mohammad Hafeez there. A fielder is there, but he will elude it. Mohammad Hafeez taking charge, making room, making it a juicy long hop for him. Maximum.
For a second, I thought Hafeez is in trouble.
In 7 overs, 1 for 26. He goes big, he goes extremely big. That's a massive hit. That's cleared everything.
And a couple of youngsters today have been a shining light for Pakistan, the way they have approached this innings.
Oh, that's beautifully done. The very, very little gap between the 2 fielders at cover now. It's Lakmal who got across and almost got to that shot. Weighs that effort.
Senanayake on the boundary line.
That's muscled into the fence. That's more like it. Crowds like it. I'm sure Hafiz would have liked it as well. That came right out of the middle of the bat.
Last moment to get it away from long on.
Full toss, flaked. Chance for a fielder in the deep. He gets to the ball. Oh, he doesn't. It goes through his legs and hands. Disheartening for the bowler. It was a bad delivery, but really, Prasanna should have done a little bit better.
Pereira, the fielder in the deep. Should have been saving 2 runs for Sri Lanka. Just held up a little bit in the turf.
That's flicked for a run, and that gives Maqsood a 50. Played really well, played with a lot of sense, and more importantly, Pakistan needed a partnership when he came in. Third 50 for Shoaib Maqsood in one-day internationals. Real good stuff from him.
Built a good partnership in the process.
9. Full toss, that's flicked. And yes, that's gone through. Malinga with a big dive. He was always late covering that pace from Hafiz's bat. Full toss punished. Hafiz into the 90s on 93. 226 for 2. That's gone. Done the distance. That'll do nicely for Maqsood.
The only mistake Sachitra Senanayake did was offered him a bit of length, the opportunity to get underneath that. Slower pitch, tends to sit up.
Over cover, beautifully done. What a good shot. Lovely piece of timing. The thinking was good from Shoaib Maqsood as well. 14 from that over. 240 for 2.
Maqsood and Hafiz. This one, oh, I love it over cover. Give yourself a bit of room and rip it through cover. Over the fence. Back live, and there's Hafiz, and there is 100. Oh, sweet as, and what a way to go to 3 figures. Beautiful piece of timing, and he's just brought up his 100 in style. 7th 100 for Mohammad Hafiz.
You beauty. That is one hell of an innings. Mohammad Hafiz, a long wait for this. That's his 7th 100, 7th ODI 100, and a very sensible knock. 7 4s, 3 6s, strike rate of 91. You can't do better than that at number 3. And a lovely shot to bring this 100. That was gone all the way, right onto the chairs.
Sense and sensibility from the T20 skipper. They're on their feet in the dressing room. Salutes the heavens. Bat raised aloft, and he looks to the crowd. Gets a big hug from Maqsood. 101 off 111. Here we go. And there we go, some more. Oh, I love this game. 6 more to start the 44th.
On. Short, although he didn't really get to the pitch of the ball, but he...
Don't be surprised to see him next. Hafiz, he'll keep the strike. They shouldn't get 2. No, he'll be sent back. He'll be run out. Crazy. In a way, it's a throwaway wicket. They've already got 9 off the over. Crazy.
Suicide. And he was going really good. Pakistan wanted him to carry on. Pakistan could afford to get Hafiz out, but he was the man who was stroking the ball a lot better than Hafiz. Unfortunate. I think on the way when they were running the first one of these guys called for 2. I don't know who. Of course, it will be Maqsood, because he ran for 2. And that's the end of the over as well. Shoaib Maqsood gone for 73, is 258 for 3.